Backpack Friends is a wonderful nonprofit. Danielle, if you could give us the elevator speech on Backpack Friends, please.
Yes, we are a nonprofit serving Carteret, Onslow, Jones, and Craven County. We serve about 650 students weekly that need a little extra on the weekends, and we've been doing this. This is our 12th year.
Can you believe it?
No.
And it started with started in a closet,
Handful of bags,
handful of families,
handful
and has just exploded.
It
and
has 18 schools.
Fantastic.
Yes.
And it's great. And I know we've talked in the past with the month of giving at the Jersey Mike's and other businesses that have helped out greatly over the years.
Yes, we are very blessed to have such an amazing community that we're a part of.
Yeah. And now, Backpack Friends and Danielle Abrams, you're going to bring some music and entertainment to our area.
We are.
Come November 30th and December 1st. Tell us about that, and I'll let you introduce some of some of the musicians from Wizards of Winter.
Well, we're really excited. Our platinum sponsor for this event is Remax Ocean Properties here in Moorhead, and they came to us and said, we've got a really exciting opportunity with Scott and Sharon Kelly moving to the area, and they lead this amazing band called Wizards of Winter, and they've been doing what they've been doing for about 11 years, I think, as well, 12 years. So I'm excited for you to chat with them today.
Well, Scott and Sharon, welcome to Coastal Daybreak. Welcome to Eastern North Carolina. A little bit different than the beautiful area of Western New Jersey, Western Central New Jersey, kind of across the creek from the creek being the Delaware, or the Crick as we call it up there near New Hope. Welcome, and
thank you.
Tell us about Wizards of Winter. Now, you're two of how many band members in this entourage?
2 of 11.
2 of 11. Get real close to the microphone, just like you're on stage there, Sharon. You got get right onto that mic, just the way Scott's doing it. So there's 11 members in the band,
Yes.
and as Danielle said, you've been a touring band for more than a decade. What type of music do you play? We're going to hear some of that music too as we go into the breaks. Scott?
Yeah, so it's a holiday rock opera. It's mostly a cross between progressive rock and Broadway. So it's a 2.5-hour story that takes you on a journey to look for the true meaning of Christmas. And it's told, there's a narrator that tells the backline story, and the band's playing the music, and we've got members from the Trans-Siberian Orchestra, Def Leppard, Blue Oyster Cult, and Broadway artists that are part of the band.
Very good. And we're fortunate to get on to your schedule, November 30th and December 1st, to be performed here in Morehead City at the Crystal Coast
Yes,
Center, correct?
7 p.m.
So people that are hearing this now for the first time, are tickets available now? Are they on sale now? And if so, how do they get tickets? Danielle, if you want to add that.
The easiest spot is go to backpackfriends.org, and if they scroll all the way down to the bottom, they'll see the link there for Eventbrite, and the 2 dates are on there, November 30th, December 1st.
Very good. And how many cities are you planning to play this year?
Well, usually we do about 30, but COVID put a
Yeah,
pretty good
kebab on
damper
that.
on that.
Right.
So we're going to do about 18 cities this year.
Nice. So tell me why. And I know Danielle. She's a very mighty force. I've seen her on the day of giving at Jersey Mike's, and she practically has a long cane, and she's pulling people off the street into the store, making them purchase delicious food there. How did you guys connect?
Well, we landed up going on a vacation, and Scott sort of stumbled on Emerald Isle, and we fell in love with it immediately, and met Tara from Remax Realtor, and she secured the home that we purchased after looking at many of them, and through Tara we met Backpack Friends and Danielle, and we just went from there.
Yeah, we started the group in 2010 as a way to support the food bank in our church back home, because it was really hurting during the recession, and so donating to food pantries across the country and supporting organizations like Wounded Warrior has always been part of our core tenets as a band. And with COVID last year, the whole tour was canceled, so we ended up just taking a drive just to get out of the house, and we found Emerald Isle, hooked up with Tara, and we didn't want to be like the typical dingbatters that come down here.
No, we don't call you dingbatters. We don't call you shoobies. We don't call you dingbatters. We welcome you.
Well, thanks.
Well,
Well, we wanted to become part of the community. And
Yeah, it was
so,
important to belong and contribute.
Well, I think it's a natural marriage, if you will, with Backpack Friends and your start and evolution. It's remarkable. Almost the timeline is almost the same, isn't it?
It
It's
is.
it's
It
eerie.
is.
It's eerie. And the charities in which you are participating in is very similar to Backpack Friends. And I
Yes.
guess what that proves is the need for hunger exists everywhere, and the need to give people nutrition is not just isolated to one area of the country like we see here in eastern North Carolina, but everywhere, even in parts of New Jersey and down here. But that's a remarkable coincidence that
Isn't it?
yeah,
Isn't it?
yeah, and that it's amazing how you came together. You know, in a sense, it kind of is a small world. We're talking with members of Wizards of Winter, Scott and Sharon Kelly. Flute is your instrument, Sharon, and keyboards.
Keyboards
You're
and
the
composer. Yeah.
and composer.
Yeah,
Okay.
I write all the
So you write a lot of the music. We'll hear
of it, yeah.
all of his
It's all
original.
original, yeah.
You mentioned you had some members or a member from Blue Oyster Cult. Who would that be?
John O'Reilly and Greg Smith both
Very good.
played in.
Are they on cowbell? One of those? I bet they get that every day, right?
Well, it's drums, so yes, I would guess he.
I love Blue Oyster Cult. They would tour Allentown practically every year, and I saw them several times at Ag Hall in Allentown. It's a fantastic group of musicians. Let's take us into a break here. Well, let's enjoy some of the music of Wizards of Winter. You can hear them November 30th and December 1st here in Morehead City. Scott, you were saying the show times are about 2.5 hours in length. No intermission. You guys just get out there and just start playing the music, and it's beautiful music. We've heard several cuts now here, and it really gets you in the mood for the holiday season. What's a typical show like? What will people experience when they come to see Wizards of Winter? Well, you're pointing at one another. Sharon or Scott, you've been doing this way too long. You know. Okay, so a person that comes to see you for the first time and they enjoy the music, what are they walking away after 2.5 hours of listening to the music?
So the storyline is all about, all that Christmas encompasses. So it takes you through the highs and lows, because a lot of, Christmas can be great, for kids. Kids are happy, but there's also a lot of people that are melancholy at that time because either, they have employment issues or they're a little bit down on their luck. And so it takes you through all of the roller coaster ride that is Christmas. And it touches on the religious side of things because we go back to the first Christmas, of course. And then we take you through, up to the North Pole and beyond the North Pole.
Mrs. Claus.
Mrs. Claus makes a visit. And so it's an adventure. And all in all, it's to wrap up the feeling that Christmas is more than just a religious thing, but it's about family, loved ones, and friends and helping one another. And so it's, I don't know, it's for really all about family in the end.
So Sharon, the show then is for people of all ages then, right?
It is,
Do
yes.
you find children and families coming to your shows all the time?
Absolutely. We have little kids. What we do during the show, we go to the North Pole and Mrs. Claus comes out and we have a particular song called Toys, because you wonder, what do the toys feel like at Christmas? What does it feel like to be a toy under the tree? So when we do that, we have beach balls and we have bubbles going, and beach balls are flying, and it's snowing, and the kids just absolutely love it.
Yeah.
So it definitely encompasses a wide range of our audience.
Sounds like it'd be hard to stay in your seat if you got all
We
that
can
activity.
guarantee-
on.
we can guarantee that it's going to snow on November 30th and December 1st here.
Wow, you heard it
In the
there.
building.
You heard it here first. Our extended weather forecast for Eastern North Carolina. Expect snow on November 30th, extending into December 1st. Again, the venue is going to be the Crystal Coast Civic Center here in Morehead City, and Wizards of Winter will be performing two shows each night on November 30th and December 1st. The hall holds about 770 people. The way you have the stage configured, and there's 11 total musicians. That's a big stage.
Yes.
Yeah. And then the whole entourage. You have a whole group
22 people
setting
we
up
take
the-
on the road.
setting
Yeah.
up the equipment. Fantastic. And all in part to benefit Backpack Friends here in Eastern North Carolina.
Yes, most important.
Yeah, and Danielle, I mean, I know you wanted to speak less and listen more, but Backpack Friends, we talked about it from the beginning of the conversation here, has just blossomed over the last 12 years.
I think this is our 12th school year.
12th year. And you're now putting together backpacks behind Advanced Office Supply on Seth Thomas Lane in Swansboro.
We are.
Joe Bradshaw put that building up there behind, and it's beautiful. You're still getting a dedicated group of volunteers putting the packs together. When does that all happen?
It happens on Thursday mornings,
Yeah.
8 a.m. And it's welcome. Anyone's welcome to come. We're not limiting volunteers as we did last year. We're so blessed that we have maybe 40 people coming out every Thursday, dedicated drivers to deliver. I had new people show up last week that picked up schools for us, and it's a big deal. Schools are we're about the same number right now. We're at actually about 620. I expect it to be at 650 by next week. So that's how we closed the year last year. So we're still getting numbers in from the schools. It takes them a while to identify the children.
Yeah.
They're not handed a list saying here are the children that need these backpacks, so they really got to identify them. The counselors, the social workers, the teachers in our area are phenomenal at doing that. They do a really good job.
Very good. Let's take us out into a break here so we hear some more music from Wizards of Winter. They will be performing here in Morehead City November 30th and December 1st, and it will be snowing those 2 days here in Morehead City. But fear not, if you're driving the streets of Morehead City, the snow will be contained within the Civic Center here in Morehead City for the performance of Wizards of Winter. Tickets are on sale, and you can go to backpackfriends.org to purchase your tickets there. We'll be right back with our closing segment with Wizards of Winter after this. Welcome back to Coastal Daybreak. You're hearing the sounds of Wizards of Winter, and on vocals on that song, Sharon Kelly. Beautiful voice, Sharon. Very, very nice. And you'll have an opportunity to hear the group in person live in Morehead City November 30th and December 1st. They're coming to town because, in part, they're benefiting Backpack Friends. And Danielle Abraham, great for bringing them in this morning. I appreciate that.
Absolutely.
I know no event like this would happen unless you had great sponsors. You named a few already, but I think it bears repeating. The presenting sponsor is
The platinum sponsor is Remax Ocean Properties. Yeah, we're very thankful to Matt Johnson and his crew there.
yeah, very good. It's all
Yeah.
It's all about community.
Really
and,
is.
And you know it better than anybody, Danielle, as far as community and all the different threads that make up the fabric of
Absolutely.
this great area that we call home, and now the Kellys call home since March of this past year. Now, happy residents of
you. We love it.
of Emerald Isle.
Yes, we
Very
love it.
good. Do you perform outside the Christmas season?
Not at
Pretty
the moment. No.
Nice
Yeah,
gig. That's
yeah,
the way. Everybody's in a good mood. They're all it's all
right.
geared up for Christmas, and we're hearing the music now, and it's like some people are saying, "Boy, they're already starting Christmas," but you plan ahead, and you can get tickets now. And as Danielle alluded to earlier, it's a great way for companies and businesses to have a Christmas gathering November 30th or December 1st. Bring your group out to see Wizards of Winter. Tickets start at $25, so very affordable for 2.5 hours of holiday entertainment right here in Morehead City, and it is going to snow. We're going to have a white early Christmas. Thanks to our meteorologist here, Scott Kelly. So very good, and keyboard as well too. So want to thank Wizards of Winter coming in this morning. Sharon, thank you,
Thank you.
and
It was nice to
Scott,
be
thank
here.
you. And I'm sure we'll hear
for having
we'll have you back in as we get closer to the date. Danielle, I know you'll arrange that.
Yes, I will.
All right, thank you.